Hello Crafty friend, it's Justine. I hope you're doing so well. Today I'm going to show you 3 new exclusive products to the Spellbinders website and then 4 cards that I've made with these products. So first, let's talk about this embossing folder. The embossing folder is rather large. It's over 8.5 by, let's see, 8.5 by 5.5, so it is huge, but if you look carefully, it's not like a regular embossing folder from Spellbinders. It has kind of a square area here where you can emboss. There's a poinsettia with little bells, and then on the bottom there's this poinsettia little edge here, and then there's this little cutout here, which if you use this die that goes with it, you're going to be able to cut that out and use that for like a border or something like that. So that's really neat. This is E3D065, and so yes, it's a 3D embossing folder. I know a lot of people have said that they cannot stand 3D embossing folders and they can't get the sandwich right. So with that, for the platinum, you're going to use your base platform, put your paper in the 3D embossing folder, and then you're going to use the D. And you can remember that because 3D. So if you use the shim that is D, you're going to be all set. So I love 3D embossing folders, so you can get it to work. I know you can. Anyway, there's the Better Press plate, which doubles as a foil plate. Today I used it for a foil. It looks like this. Merry Christmas to you. And it has all these little fun details, and the foil on this looks so cool, trust me. And then there's this wax seal. It says Merry Christmas, and it has a really fun funky font. So I did use this, so I will show you that today. So let's just dive right into the first card. This one was very fun to make. So this was featuring the embossing folder. I'll give you a close-up look. Look how fun that is. I used Versamark ink and heat embossed silver and then colored with Copic markers on top of that. So that gave me this result, and I did use that die cut to make the edge. Now again, if you are following my channel, you know my life situation. I am a crafter, but I am also a kindergarten teacher. So a lot of times I need to have these cards prepped for camera because I do not have time to go through a long process with every single card on camera. So I am going to assemble here today. You will also notice the word Christmas on the bottom of my little panel here. Those were made with some puffy sticker letters, and those were from an old card kit. So I'm going to count them as a product, but you cannot buy these currently on the Spellbinders website, but most likely you have some kind of alphabet stickers somewhere in your craft room, and if you wanted to recreate this idea, you could probably do it pretty easily. And you know what, my tendency with those alphabet stickers is I hoard them and keep them for the perfect card or project, and I never use them because I'm always waiting for that perfect situation, and it never really comes up because I'm always hoarding them and saving. But it looks fabulous. I don't know why I don't use it. So here we go. I'm using it today. And it makes a really pretty little sentiment for this card. And I just love the way that looks. Looks great. Okay, that's card 1. All finished. Okay, card number 2, I use the embossing folder again. You can see it makes a really pretty impression just with white paper. Look at that. I am loving it. So what I'm going to do on this one is add some ribbon, or twine, I guess, twine, and I'm going to make just a simple line going across on my embossed area here, and that's just going to divide the embossed area from the plain white paper, just like this. And then I'll grab some scissors and give it a trim. I think I'm just gonna have one single line. I like the cleanness of that. We're gonna do that. We'll save the rest of this twine for something else. This twine I picked up, I think it was Target like 3 years ago, so I don't know if they still sell it, but you can definitely find some twine in your craft room to recreate this one too. And everybody has white paper, so easy peasy. And you can also change out this teal, you can also change out this mint green for any color, but I just kind of wanted to use this mint green paper. It was just kind of calling to me with the white and the gold. It just made sense to me. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Okay, and then I'll add it onto my card front. This is a super simple and quick card too. No coloring, no stitching, no glimmer. It's a very simple card. So this would be a really fun one to do with people if you're kind of trying to get them into card making, because it gives that wow factor with one simple embossing folder, and it doesn't take a lot of talent to make this look like a wow card, you know? Okay, then we have the word Merry, and this came from the Merry and Bright little tree, and I will pop a picture on a screen of one of my cards I made with that collection, so you can just kind of refresh your memory, or maybe you know all about it. But for this, I'm just going to glue on. I die cut them out with gold mirror cardstock, so it's super shiny, and I need to add some adhesive to the back. I always say one day I am going to use that sticker paper and just make these into stickers, but it never really happens, does it? So one day. And this was kind of some cheapo gold mirror cardstock that does not have the double-sided, so still looks pretty good, but it's definitely not perfect. For perfect placement of letters like this, I always go with the middle and then work my way out. So if I get the middle centered, I am more likely to get the rest of the letters straight-ish. But this is a handmade card, so it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, but we're just gonna at least try for some sort of order. There we have it. I think I am going to finish off this card with just a little bit of some gold paint pen, just for fun. And I think we're gonna do that just with little dots. I'm gonna use my Pilot one because it just has a little tiny tip. That should do it. Look how pretty that is, and it's really simple, isn't it? Okay, all right, we have our Merry, we have our Christmas card. Now just take a look at how beautiful this Aura Glimmer hot foil is with Better Press plate. It is so pretty, and just with that could make a really beautiful card front. You can just pop that right on a card and you would have that, you'd have a beautiful result. Or you could take time and color little areas if you wanted, or color the little hearts, or add die cut flowers of like maybe a poinsettia or something around it. But just look how pretty that is. It's just really fun. So I just wanted to show you that. And of course you can better press this as well, but I just am showing you the Glimmer option. And then lastly, let's talk about my little wax seal. Here is a close-up look at the wax seal. Once it has the metallic paint on it, it looks really pretty. Merry Christmas, and it says and it has little twigs all around it, and it's super cute. So this one is a square one, but to make this I just poured it in a circle, a little larger than I normally would for a regular circle wax seal, and then I just smushed this right on top. So if you need any tips and tricks about wax sealing, make sure to check out my wax playlist. I have a ton of wax cards on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out there. So this is the Glimmer of the month for this month. Let's see, this video is going up on the 28th. You know what? I think I'm going to switch this around. This video is going to go up on Friday the 27th. So today is their last day to pick this one up. So if you want this one, today is your last day to pick it up. And again, I use the Aura. I just love that color. And it has like that rainbow look to it. So beautiful. So we are going to just add this twine going around and make it look like this twine and the wax seal are kind of holding my little glimmered bundle onto the card. And then the last one, I always kind of like to, instead of going here, just kind of go above so it looks like it's just wrapped up nice and tight and not too orderly. Kind of like a little twine bundle. Doesn't that look just so sweet? Again, this is a very simple Christmas card. I think this one would be easy to mass produce. Of course, you would have to do batches of glimmering, batches of doing your wax seal. But this definitely packs the punch of a wow card that still has an elegant, simple look, but it has some really cool techniques like glimmer hot foiling, wax sealing, and if you sent this to someone, I know that they're going to be wowed, because anytime you send someone a card with glimmer, everyone likes to touch it, especially with a wax seal on it. People are going to be looking at it and going, wow, this looks so neat. You made this? Oh my goodness. Been there. But, you know, you can do it too. I'm sure of it. Anyway, to pop on my wax seal, I'm using liquid glue. You can add adhesive circle little stickers to add this on. You could use foam squares. You could even use this tape runner. It doesn't have to be amazing and fancy. Just know that I didn't use enough glue. Just know that depending on your adhesive, you're going to have a longer dry time. Like this is a whole bunch of liquid glue. It's going to take maybe an hour to dry. So don't be lifting it up and going crazy with it. Let's see. On this one, I think I'm also going to add some paint pen situation. Just for fun, these little dots. I don't know. I've been doing this on some cards and I do like the way it looks. It just adds a little extra oomph and sparkle. And that took maybe 20 seconds. So, okay, I'm just kind of tilt it so you can see those little dots. Lovely, but that needs to dry. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and gotten some ideas for even more Christmas cards. Goodness, you guys, there's thousands of ideas for Christmas cards, but here's a few more for you. Let me know which one is your favorite. I think this one has to be my favorite because of all of the coloring, and I love using up my stickers in my craft room. It just was meant to be. And the detail on those stickers, do you see like a little gold? It's so fun. Anyway, that one's my favorite, but maybe one of these is yours. So let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, before you go, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. We'll see you next time. Bye.